And good morning. Welcome into Trust Matters. It's the show that's all about helping you chart a course for your financial and economic security. And it is through the folks at Gateville Law Firm and Sean Robertson, who joins us each week from Gateville, as Trust Matters here for another Wednesday morning. Sean, how are you today? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, doing well. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. And we're kind of tying this in with the new year upon us. That's kind of what's helping us kick off the new year with some estate planning. That's one of the main things that folks should probably think about as the calendar year turns. There's some important details here for this. So New Year's planning, estate planning, where do we want to start here?
Yeah, Mike, I think the New Year's and estate planning goes hand in hand. It's kind of a new period of time to set goals for your financial journey. And a lot of times estate planning is about establishing your legacy. What is your life going to be about? And what were the assets that you worked hard to accumulate? What is it going to matter with your family?
I would imagine at this time of year, you probably get a few more phone calls because people, just that mindset, go to January 1 and all these ideas come in and you want to get your life in order, and people probably have that in mind to give you a call and get some advice on this stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like I met with a lady yesterday and her mom. The lady came in from out of state. You know, she's probably 50 years old, maybe a little bit older. Her mom is older, and they wanted to get their affairs in order, so definitely.
Yeah, estate planning, it's kind of just what it says. You're trying to make sure that everything that you've earned and all the things that you've gathered over time, your assets, go in the places that you want them to go when the time comes.
Exactly. So basically what estate planning is, Mike, is it's just about assuring that your hard-earned assets are distributed according to your wishes. The government doesn't decide for you or your family if you plan ahead. Where if you don't, then the government obviously is going to decide who gets your assets. So a living trust and estate planning is a great strategy I found to transfer real estate from one generation to the next.
All right, so what about like preparing an asset protection and estate planning strategy? What are we trying to accomplish there?
Yeah, generally what we're trying to accomplish with asset protection and estate planning is a lot of people have multiple owned properties, and one lawsuit can destroy a lifetime of good planning. So what we're trying to do is protect your plans from an incident that could occur, such as a lawsuit. So that's what estate and asset protection is putting up barriers where if somebody sues you, such as a creditor, you don't lose all your assets that you've worked hard for.
Yeah, you got to make sure and find out where you may have vulnerable assets, right?
Correct, such as real estate, like investment property.
And when you hear estate planning, we've talked about this before. People might hear it and think, "Oh, well, that doesn't apply to me. I don't have this vast, mansion and all these things." It's not just for the wealthy.
Correct. I mean, I find that estate planning generally is more of a middle class thing, and it normally involves real estate, bank accounts, life insurance. And like, for example, the lady yesterday that had 8 kids, and the big part of estate planning is setting things up so the kids don't fight upon a death, and it's a smooth process where people have peace of mind.
There's a big pitfall, too, for landlords in like all their legal disputes and legal battles too, right?
Correct, yeah, because a lot of times I just had a small claims case last week where a landlord was sued by their tenant and their tenant won, and the tenant ended up securing a judgment against the landlord. So one of the benefits of asset protection is, God forbid, if a claim is caused, you have a good plan, such as a mold incident. I mean, you just never know where a lawsuit could come from.
Yeah, and you're looking at your children's futures here and everything else, life insurance, bank accounts, and if you got, some conflict or chaos at the wrong time, you want to make sure everything's all set and tidy and all lined up.
Exactly. And so that's really kind of what asset protection is. It's about producing a financial and legal strategy to safeguard your wealth and position your assets in a manner that minimizes their exposure. And also it's about just providing peace of mind, especially when you're going into retirement or you just want to, a lot of times people are so concerned about making money, they forget to protect what they have.
Good advice. That's Gateville Law Firm's Sean Robertson, and that's today's show. Trust Matters, Real Estate and Estate Planning Solutions, brought to you by Gateville Law Firm's Sean Robertson, Gateville Law Firm in Yorkville. You can find them at gatevillelawfirm.com, or you can call 630-780-1034. At Gateville Law Firm, Trust Matters.